Hi guys! The video you clicked on is for this look right here that you're looking at. Nothing too spectacular. Everything is pretty much... Oh, there's people out there. Everything is pretty much drugstore. My neighbor's outside. He's probably thinking I'm a weirdo. Everything is drugstore or from Sally's, which is drugstore as well. I hope you like this and stick around for the tutorial for me to look at the viewfinder every single second. Alright, here we go. First thing I'm going to do, put a little bit of Carmex on my lips before I do anything, so my lips, because my lips get chapped, since this is for a fall thing. So, just a little of that on my lips. Forewarning, I'm probably going to look at the viewfinder 1,000 times because I've never done this. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I want to make sure I'm somewhat in focus. I still don't know what I'm doing. First thing I'm going to do is I've washed my face and everything. I'm going to put on some primer. This is a really good one. I really like this one. It doesn't make my skin like perfect matte or anything like that. And I'm almost out, so I'm going to have to like push the last little bit out. It doesn't make it where my face is matte all day. I mean, it does a good job. But it kind of controls a little bit, if that makes any sense. I get my foundation starts to break up in my forehead first, so the foundation I'm going to use today is the Clear Matte by COVERGIRL. This is a good one. I like this one. I've used this a few times and it's for oily skin. It is a BB cream, not a foundation. I know this is kind of a fall tutorial, but I've been using this one and I really like this one. And I tend to put on, I've been doing this thing where I put on my concealer and my BB cream foundation, whatever you call it. Same time, I'm going to use the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer. I really like this one. This one is really high coverage in my opinion, so it's good for fall. I don't really want to use this in the summer with anything because I sometimes will just put this on my areas, blend it out, put a little powder, and then I'm good to go and everything else. But I'm going to put a little bit of this and a little bit of this on my face. Let's speed this part up, Carmen. I'm probably putting way more than I should. I'm gonna get those spots, just gonna dabby dab. I know you're probably not supposed to put them on your spots and stuff. My face is not too bad. I did it anyway. I'm just gonna take this, it's one of those squeezy ones. I'm just gonna do a couple lines on there. That didn't sound right the way I said it. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques foundation brush. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Expert Skin Brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend all that out. This was the first brush that I got that was like a big deal to me. I've only been doing makeup on myself or you know what I mean. In my hair. I've only been putting on makeup. I'm 24 and I've only really been putting it on for the past couple of years. I'm gonna put it right here. I tend to probably overblend more than I should. But I'd much rather it be really in there and stay as opposed to going all over the place, all over my face. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my Real Techniques sponge and I'm just going to kind of bounce it around my face just to kind of make sure that I got everything blended. I think Jacqueline talked about this, about using a synthetic brush, and the Real Techniques are synthetic if I'm not mistaken, and then the Beauty Blender or Real Techniques sponge, just trying to make sure. And again, you can kind of see my freckles through there and everything. Gotta work it in the double chin. That's always my problem because I'm chunky. Look at that one there, just a little bit. I'm going to be using 2 different powders. I don't have like a loose powder, but the first thing I'm going to do is I really enjoy the COVERGIRL Clean Matte. It's the same one that goes with the BB cream I used. It's in my window. There we go. Anyway, I really like it. I think it does a good job them together. I think they do a really good job. I know they have a foundation I've seen on the commercials with Zendaya. Anyway, so I'm just going to use, this is just a old brush that I got in a kit years ago. My mother bought me when I kind of started doing makeup, but not really. It's really dense, and I think it packs on the powder pretty good. No idea where it's from, or makes it or nothing, but I really like it. I think it does a really good job, and I really do like this. I put on a little more than I probably should, but I'm so oily throughout the day. I figure if I do a little more now, it kind of, the oil in my skin comes out and kind of combats, and it's not as, you know, I don't think it's too bad right now. The next thing I'm going to do is this the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the translucent, like, translucent one. I'm baking, I guess. I don't know if this is technically, I'm doing this right, but I tend to loosen on my forehead first. I want to make sure my eyes don't crease. I've started to see stuff, and around here and everything. So the first thing I usually do, I just put my sponge, and I just do a little underneath here, just to make sure, just not a lot. I know this is not, you're probably supposed to do this with a translucent powder, but I just was one day like, ooh, I'm gonna do this. It looks pretty good. I put it kind of like, I go up in the middle and then over. That way I've got that middle of my forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and do the chin a little bit, and I'm gonna wait to do the bottoms of my face to kind of cut my contour a little bit. So you can see I look mostly like a ghost. Which is nothing wrong with that. Pale and pasty. I'm going to use my, oh Lord, my e.l.f. Professional blush. This is actually a blush brush. It's got that, I got this in one of the kits, I think it was. It's kind of falling apart, but I like it. And I'm going to use something that I love, absolutely love. First of all, everybody, it smells as good as everybody says it does. The butter bronzer. Everybody says it smells like Hawaiian stuff. To me, it smells just like an Almond Joy. And Almond Joy is my absolute favorite candy, and I love it. It's the cream. If you've never had the creamer that's Almond Joy, what are you doing with your life? Like, for real. So I just dab a little bit, you know. I'm gonna contour my face. I do that little fishy face a little bit, because I got a fat ass face. We gotta contour this bitch so I don't look as bad. And then I'm just going to take it on the same brush. I'm going to loosely, I usually do this, and then I don't know if that helps anything. I'm just going to brush it off. And I just kind of do this, and then run it around my neck. And then I kind of do this. Isn't it irritating when your camera's like, we're done, we're going to shut it off now. It's like, I wasn't done. So we're going to do like this. Just want to make sure everything's blended out. And again, I'll just tap it a little bit, do like this. And then I usually do like that. And then just right down my neck. Just so I don't look as chubby. Oh, look, I'm gonna sneeze. Then I'll take my Maybelline Professional again, and then I just get it little done, and then that way, because I tend to do that thing where you like this and everything all day long. Just want to make sure. stays. And I like this one. I've noticed it's easier to come off. It's not a color, it's just translucent, so it works a little better. And again, I'm a layman. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I just thought this would be fun, and this is a makeup look that I've been doing a lot. And when I went to the movies at night and I put on the brown lipstick, I was like, ooh, this looks very fall. So I thought I would do this. I don't know if I was going to watch it. I'm paranoid. Anyway, let's move on to blush. Okay, blush that I have been loving. Again, only one of the brushes I have, well, two. The one that I have right now. I have other ones too. I have names. Again, this is the same one that came from the same little thing as my, I don't know if it's for foundation or not, but that's what I use it for. Anyway, Maybelline powder blush. Why did that take me 10 minutes to do that? This is in Coral Cove. I really like this one. It's really pretty. It's the rosy, pretty ones that are just gorgeous and very pigmented and beautiful. So I'm just gonna get that on there to give myself a little more color so I don't look so pale. Pale is beautiful though. You do you, boo. Probably putting on way too much. Again, not looking at you the entire time. I'm horrible at this. Basically, I've seen other people, you know, say you can use bronzer and this for your eyes and stuff. So that's basically what I do. But I am also going to use an eyeshadow palette. This is Evercolors. Or Real Colors Everlasting Long Wearing Eyeshadow Palette in Classic. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, Classic. I got this for my birthday last year, and I have used this more than anything. I have a Vice palette. I use this more than anything that I have, so I like this one. I'm going to be using this really pretty champagne-y pink color, but oh god, oh, it was a little brush. I thought it fell out. I'm going to use my butter bronzer. I'm going to zoom you in. I'm going to use the butter bronzer. And I'm going to use a brush that I got at Dollar Tree. Here we go, Wet n Wild. It was $1. And I used, this is pretty much the only brush I'm going to use for this. Yeah, I'm that good. So I'm just going to take a little bit, again, dust it in the cap. I'm going to have to look away from me for a minute. I know that's so horrible. So I'm just going to work it down. I'm going to go all the way up, kind of. I do not have a lot, as you can see. Good. I'm just going to dust it all over. Up. All the way. Not too, you can see, it's not horrible. I'm just going to like dab into the bronzer. And I'm doing this eye. All the way up. As you can see, it just gives a little bit of color. It's not anything. You can see it more in this eye, I guess, because the light. And then this is did a little more this next time. Dab it in a little more. I'm only going to do it. I have hooded eyes, so I'm only going to do it in my little hooded area. In my hooded area? That sounded weird. I'm going to do it right in there. A little more color. Doing this side now. Oh, good job, Carmen. On the frame the entire time. And as you can see, it's not like too much. It's just like a tiny bit of color. You might not even be able to see anything. Just a little bit. I'm going to go one more, and I'm going to go slightly heavier handed. I'm going to really pack it on. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use that same blush. So I'm telling you, this is not a difficult thing to do. If this redneck can do it, you can do it. I'm using the Milani. That is the only way you're going to be able to see it. It's the same one that we used a while ago. Okay, using that. I'm doing everybody else. Oh, it's so cute. It is adorable. I'm just going to dust that off. I'm not going to change brushes. And I'm going to do that kind of in the middle of my crease, if that makes any sense. Just to give, it's an orangish, you know, color. So it gives, I think it does a great job at making it look very fall-y. It's really pretty. You kind of see the orange. It's not a very like intense eye that I'm going for. It's just something subtle and really pretty and orangey. I'm going to do a little more. Just going to kind of coat my brush pretty good. You can't see that because I don't know how to get it to do it on. Okay, again. So I'm just going to do a little more. I'll do it with a little darker of a brown. I just like the way this brown looked because it kind of had more orange. Oh Lord, that's a little more than I wanted. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit more of that bronzer in there just to kind of make it. So I'm going to do that right there in that crease. Just going to deepen it up just a tiny bit. Alright. I think that looks orangey enough. I'm going to use that palette I was talking to you about. I'm going to actually today, it's not as fall-y as I was wanting it to look, so I'm going to use, there is a brown, it's a matte brown. I don't know if you can tell, it is a matte brown. And see, there's that. Camera stopped on me again. And there's, this is the shade that is the star. This is the shade that made me inspired to do this. I love it. As you can see, I love this thing. I've used that color more than anything. But, ooh. So I'm going to take, I've got a, this is from e.l.f. It is just one of the blending eye brushes. It's the pencil one. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a pencil brush, just kind of go around. This is a fairly pigmented, in my opinion. And I don't know diddly squat. I'm going to use some of that dark brown. Just on a little pencil brush from e.l.f. I'm just going to take my bigger one and blend it out. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original. I think I have it in Carbon Black. I don't... Black is black, not Carbon Black. I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to do some inner corner and some highlight. I'm just going to use another pencil brush. And I'm going to use that palette again. I'm going to mix the two lighter shades. Oh, I haven't done... Oh, crap. I didn't do the glitter. I'm going to mix those two shades and then we'll put the glitter, which was the whole point of what we were doing. What I don't like about this little palette is it doesn't have a mirror. I didn't realize how much that I wanted a mirror because I've watched stuff and I'm like, what does it matter if it doesn't have a mirror? Who cares? And then I realize now it needed a mirror. And let's put on the whole reason I did this. Is the really pretty pink champagne glitter. Excellent. You're a moron. I'm just going to dust off. I will zoom out. And I'm going to dust off all of that. I probably should fill my brows, but I'm not gonna because I didn't bring the thing over here to use it. My brows are fairly pretty good when I get a little bit of foundation. They're not perfect. I gotta work on it. Honestly, just not that good at it, so I don't do it. So there you go. So it's pretty much it. It's nothing crazy. As you can tell by this, I rambled on for a little bit, but it doesn't really take too long. And I used a palette from Sally's it's not too expensive, and then I used a blush and a bronzer, which most people have. Most of us have a good bronzer and a good probably orangey blush, corally, which look like that, and then just a little bit of sparkle, just a tiny bit of darkness in the crease. And if I can achieve this, and I think it looks pretty good, People have told me it looks pretty good. Kind of looks. Again, why does the thing do that? Did it catch that? Anyway, what I was saying is, my last thought, there's a squirrel. So at least distracted. Was what inspired this was the, this is one of the Kate Rimmel, Kate Moss Rimmel lipsticks. This is in 49. A really pretty purpley brown, I guess you could say. Trying to focus, you can see it. It's a really pretty purpley brown. It's very fall-y. I actually got it this summer because people were saying that brown was the color of summer, and so I wore it a few times and I got compliments. The lady I used to work for was like, "You've been looking really good lately." I was like, "I've got a brown lipstick." So I'm gonna pop that on. I like to do it like this. I always do it like that. Does anybody else do the middle, I do the bottom, and then I do that so I know I've got all that up there to go. Oh crap, you can't even see anything. So there's the lip. That took me a lot longer than I usually do using these. I was going to say, these are really user friendly, but I was so nervous I was going to mess it up. But this one I think is really pretty, as you can see. I don't think it's too brown. It's got like, for me it kind of looks like it's got flecks of purple in it. I don't know why. And I'm probably wrong, but maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. But I really like this one, so. Alright guys, so that's everything for this video. I hope it made sense. I hope I was entertaining and you liked the makeup. I'll try to put some cool artsy fartsy shots in there. I'll try. I don't know what I'm doing. I just thought it'd be fun. I love watching other people's do their videos. And so my mom was like, "Why don't you do it?" I've had people tell me, "Oh, you should do it." So I did. This is my first one. I hope it looks good on camera. Slow down. Look at myself in the viewfinder. I think it looks pretty good. Going to give you some close-ups. So you can see the eyes, they're not perfect or anything. I'm not perfect. It's just a subtle little fall-y looking thing in my opinion. Get closer to the window real fast. Took you off the tripod. This is in normal lighting. This is what it looks like. My tripod, I don't know what's going on. I think it's falling apart. So this is the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. It's not anything cray-cray or perfect, but it's really fun. I think it's really getting to the festive fall-y season. I've got my flannel and a pink shirt on. I was going to wear a white shirt under here. Could not find it, so excuse the weird background. I'm still trying to figure out where to film and stuff. I've only done vloggy type things so far. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Tell me in the comments what you think. Please be nice to me. I'm very gentle. Please be nice. If you don't like it, just move on. You don't have to do a thumbs down, nothing like that. Just move on. I don't need the negativity. I don't. Look, just my butterflies, things like that. My orange lips, really, Carmen. Oh my god. I'm such a mess. Anyway, I think it's really cute and pretty. Not much else to say, but I really hope you like this. Like me, subscribe. I promise I will do fun, weird stuff to embarrass myself just like this, and you will sit there and laugh. You can't tell me you're not laughing and say, "What's wrong with this chick?" Alright, yeah, pretty much it. This is what it looks like outside. I thought I would show an outside view. It's kind of cloudy outside. You can see my pool. But this is what it looks like outside. So I think it looks pretty good outside. I'm going to take some shots out here. So, yeah. So that's what I did. You can see my... That's not where it is. Where is it? Excuse my fat jiggly arms. The whole idea to do this was I was doing different lip colors with this. I was using stuff. That's good, Carmen. Put your whole face out of the frame so they can't see you. That's real good. To the window! To the wall! Again, Carmen, why are you looking at the viewfinder the entire time? I have weird, huge lips. FYI. Look, I've been sucked in a pool drain. That's a horrible noise. So I've zoomed you in. Okay, Pepper, that's enough. Thank you. Good boy. I've zoomed you in. Pretty good. Horrible eyebrows. Funny, when I practiced doing this, I had a lot more interesting stuff to say, and maybe that makes me lame that I practiced, and you can't even see my mouth. That was an excellent shot. You couldn't see a damn thing I was doing. Next thing. Seriously, what the hell is that noise? Okay. Oh my god, I didn't push. I didn't turn it off. I'm still learning how to focus this thing. I've had it for a while. Still don't know what I'm doing. Again, I'm looking at the freaking. Oh god, no one's gonna watch this. Right. Again, Real Techniques brush. Real Techniques. Hold on. I hope I got my filter. Come here. Right. And again, I'm sorry. I keep looking at the fire. Oh, darn it. This is taking forever. Calm down. It's fine. Nobody has to watch this if it doesn't look good. You can start all over again and do something else. Alright.